So that witch hunt for about 2 years, to have all that pressure on you, how much that was affecting Julian Assange, the person?
I haven't had time to... people have asked me this question a number of times, but I haven't had time to sort of sit and stop and worry about how it's affecting Julian Assange, the person.
But anyway, if you're here and you have to go to bed and you're surrounded as we are at this very moment, and you have policemen in the corner, policemen on the other corner, policemen on the entrance of the building,
a policeman behind the toilet.
Policeman behind the toilet, policeman, you open the door of the kitchen and there are... How difficult it is to sleep with all that surrounded you? Basically, you're in a siege.
Yes, but you get used. I mean, you get used to everything. I suppose, all through this time that it's quite easy to weigh these threats. These threats to my person and to some of our people. They're not so big in comparison. I mean, yes, it is a whole of government investigation. Yes, it's unprecedented in scale. Yes, I suppose in many ways it's very bad. But if we then look to see what we are achieving, that our impacts into our contribution to the revolutions of countries, to the shifting political balance between the people and the people and royal families, such as in Morocco and so on. That is so tremendous. It dwarfs.
It worth even your life?
Yes. Yeah. And I don't say that. I don't believe that anyone should be a martyr. I don't believe that people should throw their lives away. People should make a good fight, retreat, rearm, fight again. That is the way to truly fight for what you believe in. So I don't believe in making foolish steps that then stop your ability to continue on. But that hasn't happened to us yet. Yes, it has been very hard with these banking blockades and arrests and so on, but they haven't stopped it.
When do you see yourself leaving this Embassy of Ecuador in London? How long will it take you?
I don't know. My guess is that the situation will resolve through diplomacy, through some unusual thing happening in the world that we can't predict, like a war with Iran, like the US election, like the Swedes dropping the case, which I think is the most likely outcome. I think maybe internal investigation into what happened there, and that would drop it. And so I think that will resolve in 6 to 12 months. That would be
your guess.
My guess.
Finally, let's assume that Julian Assange, between 6 months and 12 months and a year, is walking out this embassy. What's next in your life?
Well, I must continue the fight. I mean, the fight is not just about me. I have an organization of people and supporters and others who are close allies who have also been attacked and targeted. This is not just a persecution of individual. This is a persecution of an organization. It is a persecution of a group. It is a persecution of people who believe in something, who believe in human rights, who actually believe in this, who are not just using it for propaganda purposes to bash the Soviet Union or to bash China or something, but who actually believe that is important because we want a civilization that is civilized. When there's arbitrary law, when the rule of law is in collapse, there's no safe place you can go. You can't decide that, well, if I pal up to this bit of the establishment here or there, if I keep my head down, I'll be okay. Because it's arbitrary. It's unpredictable. It doesn't matter whether you do something that is perceived to be wrong or do something that is perceived to be right, because it is arbitrary. So it is necessary for us, for me, for everyone to continue that fight. Because otherwise we are all moving towards an international system of arbitrary rule by complex groups that are connected to each other, where it's not about the electoral system, it's a non-democratic rule of these people for their own interests. I mean, they need to understand that by supporting such actions, they are moving their societies into a regime where even they won't like the outcome.
Julian Assange, thank you very much for being with us.
Muchas gracias.
Y a ustedes también, gracias por habernos acompañado. Les habló Jorge Gestoso desde Londres.